trip on Loch Eggif, and in the distance it's a horrible wet rainy day. In the distance is the very famous Connell Bridge. We're heading for Oban just to have a little wander and look around Oban. Famous for very scary overfalls with all the water rushing out. Puts me off coming this way in the boat. So we're now in Oban on a very rainy day. You're quite lucky that you can park here for 2 hours for free. Little Stink thinks she's in a big city now. Haven't been in the countryside, we're just going to have a little wander around. Shekri. So here we are in what I presume is Oban Harbour. And we've got a Caledonian rain coming in. First views of Oban, it was very good, very nice, but much bigger than I thought. Now indoors, a little Stink in the city. Right, here we are in another part of Oban Harbour, I imagine. Big ship coming in over there. Really is a foul day, but I've got my over trousers. And we're going to get fish and chips in a minute before making our way to Tesco's, where we're going to do a little bit of shopping, and then on to Lunga estate. Popstar, did I stand on your foot?
She's filthy.
Because I stood on her foot. What a horrible day. We're waiting for the chip shop to open. 11:30 it opens, we've got 7 minutes. Decided to have an exotic meal in the fish shop in Oban. Here we have the fish, and there's the Scotch pie. Well, we've left Oban, which I have to say I was very impressed with, very nice indeed. Cheap diesel at £1.52, you don't get that down in England much. And now we've got Loch what, Catherine? Veerchen on the right. Veerchen, and we're heading for Lunga estate, where hopefully we'll stay for the night. They're a bit confusing there, so never mind. Yeah, heading that direction, about half an hour. Well, we've sort of driven along and seem to be driving in the mist. We had to put our headlights on. Oh, it's clearing out a bit now. We've got a lock to the right.
Loch Belfort.
Belfort. Loch Belfort. Sounds like somebody from Hogwarts. But it's everything's very wet around here. Shit. Well, we thought we'd come back because there's some rare beauty on this drive. Out to our right there's a gorgeous sea, but we missed that. The colours really quite interesting. There's the little block to the right. We are Chris, this is Crabby Haven Marina. It's very big, plenty of parking. Lord of the Isles pub is somewhere. I think it's over in there somewhere, I don't know. There's another cafe come tea room around the corner. This is obviously the marina. Let's go and have a little quick look at the marina. Alright, there's the marina, quite a big one. Where they'd find space to tuck a little rib, I don't know. There's a lot of boats in, but I'm sure they'd find somewhere. fairly near low water at the moment. I imagine over there is your way out. Anyway, that's enough of that. Let's get on to Lunga. Really big car park here. Short stay loading. I don't know if you charge here. No sign of anything like that. Several houses. It's interesting. And there's the old jalopy, or caravanette as some people like to call it. She's come a long way, she has, pulling that trailer. Got a long way more to go. Shekwi. Well, we're going down some mega steep, stunny hill, guided by a mad Scotsman in a van. To a state on the, well, on the road really, because when you get your pitch you get confronted with this sort of thing, which in that motorhome, I'll tell you now, would not get out. There's front wheel drive and it doesn't take anything for the diff start to work and one wheel to spin. But look at this view. Look at this view we've got. Incredible. So this is from here where me and Chris in 3 weeks time will be launching the 6 metre Gemini rib to go on a rib event, and the slipway which is in that direction. But it truly is beautiful here, and the weather's got better, the rain stopped, and I think it might hold off. They're the lodges that we will stay in, one of those called Starfish that we'll stay in when we're here. There's a big posh house there, I don't know what that is. Right, let's have a little slop through the mud. Good job I bought my wellies. Slop through the mud. We've got a fire there prepped, ready for later tonight. Stick to stir it with. And I'm going to see if the little scooter will do anything up this way. I don't know if I've got any power enough to do it, who knows. There's Poppy, as ever, shaken, but she don't care. She's happy wherever she is. To be honest, she likes rural. You like rural, don't you, Pop? You like rural? Yes. So we're not going to be in that posh lodge, but we are in, we've got Oyster Lodge, and we've got Starfish Lodge. So this is Starfish, very nice. Indoors says how lovely. I don't think there's anyone in. If there is, this is going to be embarrassing. Come and have a look, Catherine. I don't think so.
Empty that one.
I'm pretty certain.
Go up there and speak in if you.
What a view.
This is your evening.
So you got your slipway over there, a buoy that you can possibly use there, and then you could tie up here, or we could use an anchor buddy and drop it in there somewhere and just use a little dinghy. So plenty of options. It's a beautiful place. Right, let's go and get back on the scooter. A view from a different place, having motored about on the little scooter. Lovely place, very calm. More cabins up there. There's a cabin up there. I'm an absolute fire artist. What do you reckon, indoors?
Brilliant.
That lovely warming fire. Yes, let's hope it gets going nicely and burns some of the wood. It's a bit damp, to be honest, here at Lunga Estate. And you can see here where some complete knobhead apparently last night drove his motor home down here in all this mud and wondered why he had to be pulled out by a tractor, which is why we have parked up there on the hard. I'm a bit pissed, had a bit of voddy, never mind. Shickwee. I think after 60 years being on the planet, I'm reverting to a caveman. Just having an old smoky fire, no indoors on the phone, on the banks of the west coast of Scotland is the sort of thing I like to do. If you asked me about a 5-star hotel, I'd said no thank you.
See you soon, bye.
Smoky old fire. Are you happy here, indoors?
Fine.
She's fine. She says I think she's got a grump on. She's got to cook me a toasted cheese sandwich in the old Ridge Monkey later.
No, we're doing hot cross bun.
Hot cross, but I want toasted cheese. What? The old fire's going well. Lovely and warm considering the wood was bloody wet. There was a seal here earlier. I'm a bit pissed. There was a seal here earlier making the most horrendous noise, enough to scare the pants off you. Shickwee. Murray, we love Camden. 5-star hotels, shove it, love. Now that is smoky. What do you reckon, indoors?
Don't keep asking me what I reckon. Here.
She reckons it's well smoky. Beautiful. Very warm next to that. And all that wood was a bit damp, so I consider myself a great success. Shickwee. I don't know what she's a-doing. Married her 30 odd years ago.
Lucky boy.
What was I thinking?
Lucky boy.
Lucky boy how?
Mm.
Indeed. That's a burning, and that was all them. We've got me smoky old prodding stick there. Who are you? Oh dear. Night falls across Lunga estate in Upland. The quest is to burn every last bit. And there's a pops to come to join us. Haven't been lounging in the van. Someone just had a word we had to burn the wee docket.
Don't get too close, Dad.
Hello. Got to burn every last bit. That's the rule.